everybody, Captain Cope here. I'm back. I'm sure there was at least 3 of you that are waiting on a new video. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. You know, life just gets in the way sometimes, but I'm back with some not so fresh content. It's not stale, but I wouldn't exactly call it fresh. This is from a Elden Ring anniversary event, so everything you see is in the last patch. This is a arena event. It was hosted by the Dashing Saint, and it was a charity event, which was a really cool thing. A bunch of content creators got together, all made their own player covenants, and the plan was you would join one, you'd fight for them, and every win you got would be money towards their charity. And unfortunately, the matchmaking in Elden Ring, not great, so ended up just being a big free-for-all, and all the money, it just got split between all the charities equally. But still an awesome time. A lot of really cool players, really cool unique builds, and it was probably just the most fun I had in the arena, period. Like, I only got to play for a little bit that day, but I could have seriously played all day. It was an awesome time. So I ended up joining Lost Covenant. I'm Mr. Lost by Sanity. He was Team Uwu, and had very basic requirements. It was just wear the blue or crimson hood, and have Uwu in your name. This was Mr. Uwu Dishwasher. He was just my level 50 strength character that I brought up to level 60. And before I started using the Scythe with Quickstep on it, I was using the Claymore with Poison Mist, and Poison Mist, or any of the Mist Ashes in general, are so good. I've kind of been sleeping on them. Claymore's a great weapon, I'm sure as a lot of you know, but someone who's not as good at, like myself, I have a hard time applying pressure with it, so having the Poison Mist on it, the status effect helps you apply a lot of pressure, and you get really cool moments like earlier where you get someone to die from the poison. But one thing I didn't mention yet is that the Spirit Ashes, there was no level limit on them. So it was plus 10 Spirit Ashes were allowed, and it just added so much chaos to it. As you saw in that clip, it messes with your lock-on. Sometimes it just come out of nowhere off the side of your screen and finish you off. If someone were to do a ranking on the Spirit Ashes for PvP, like the rats and the birds would definitely be up there. They mess with your lock-on, just keep people really distracted. And in this match here, I was with a Mr. Iced Estes, cool celebrity sighting. He has a YouTube channel that's criminally underrated in my opinion, but was happy to have him on my team, because I've played against him in the past and he's very good. So for most of the event I ended up using the Scythe with Quickstep on it, and I know that Quickstep is a little scummy, but I can't stop. I'm sorry. It's just so much fun. I love doing the reverse backsteps on it. The backstabs with it, ton of fun. And it just looks so stylish on the Scythe, which is one of my favorite weapons. Hope you like Scythe, because if you don't, this video is probably not for you. I'm using the Scythe most of it, and there are so many people that are using the Scythe as well. So I've got a lot of fun mirror matches, and the bleed build-up synergized really well, even though I just have this regular fire infused. I like to think I wasn't using Quickstep in an obnoxious way. I was using it pretty tastefully, but if I'm not, feel free to let me know, and I'll consider changing my ways. Probably won't. I was beyond excited that this event was happening at level 60, because level 50 is probably my favorite level range to invade in. Got a lot of time in this character, really comfortable with him, and I just love how the game plays at this level. Like, you could still have a lot of cool stuff in your builds, and damage isn't too off the charts. Time to kill is a little bit longer than at meta level and above. Shout out to this guy for using Vacuum Slice. It's not a very good Ash of War, but he's making it work. Always cool to see underutilized Ashes. And leave it to a mage to end the fun that I was having with this guy. Really cool build. Great sword and a Kestis. Something you'd see in Dark Souls 3 a little bit. And that's not normal damage for level 60. Like, he is, without a doubt, over-leveled. Leave it to a mage to ruin the fun. So, this was kind of a bummer. This was the only person I ran into that day that really wasn't cool. Just because he was clearly over-leveled as hell. And just stomping on people. I don't know what the fun is in that. Maybe he just wanted to join in, didn't have the build ready. But pretty scummy if you ask me. Had some good teammates this round. Thankfully they caught on, so we all kind of started dogpiling this guy, which is the best strategy. So that was pretty funny that my teammates all noticed too. I know I might be sounding a little prejudiced here. Not all mages and intelligence builds are bad. Definitely a lot of cool stuff you could do with int. But this guy in particular rubbed me the wrong way. And a lot of mages are just, they hate fun. I really don't know what to say. Especially in invasions, they can just be obnoxious. Also hit this guy with the group shame at the end, which is pretty funny. Anyway, had awesome teammates. That was a good round, and it's really crazy how well Bleed synergizes together. Just the Bleed procs that we were getting as a team it looked brutal. I wouldn't have wanted to go against us that round. This guy here was awesome. This is like one of those moments where you feel like you meet your match. Like me and this guy just trading blows, having such an awesome fight. Had my skeletons to help me out a little bit, but like just moments like that, I jump over attack, he jumps over mine, and this guy put up a great fight, was doing really good work with that hammer. Super awesome guy, and like my heart was pumping through my chest in this fight. It was just so fun, and had to give him a bow just because I enjoyed it that much. Hopefully I didn't take it as disrespect. Had to let him know I enjoyed it. GG's. Going back to this footage just got me thinking, it's kind of crazy this game's been out for a year. Like, I really don't know where the time went. Like, look back at my playing time, I'm like, damn, there's like thousands of things I could have done that would have been a better use of my time. But I digress, because I've had an awesome time with this game. Can't think of a game that's ever held my attention nearly as long. Like, I think before I found the Dark Souls games, like my top playtime in a game was like 40. And then most of it had in a game was 100, and Elden Ring, it's like a multitude of that. So, awesome game. Really looking forward to the DLC. You know, PvP definitely still holding my interest, but PvE's gotten pretty stale for me at this point, so looking forward to that. Just hoping they don't introduce anything that's too broken, like a River of Madness or like a Deathblight Dragon Breath. And sadly, we're probably going to get something like that if you look at the history of From Software games. DLC just always introduces the most busted shit. Who knows when we're actually getting that though? At the moment, it seems like it's a long way off. The leaks are to believe it's not coming until after Armored Core, so could be waiting a while. But as long as they keep patching the game, I'm gonna keep PvP and keep having a good time. In this last round here, I ended up getting matched up with Saint Riot, which was really awesome. And this is a great match. It was mostly his Covenant. I was kind of the odd man out, being part of Team Woo, but it was really cool. Just explosions everywhere, blood flame flying all over the place. It's just nutty. And the Banished Knight and the Bloodhound Knight absolutely putting in work. Those were huge threats that you had to keep an eye on. Yeah, had to stream up as I was playing through. I was like, oh shit, that's me right there. So pretty cool getting matched up with him. I was on the same team as him. And this is a big round for me. Landed 2 of my first reverse backstabs. First quick step backstabs. And something I'm working on, trying to get more consistent with. But oh man, was I hyped when I got it. It looks so anime, really satisfying, and I feel like it's kind of safer than going for a parry since you got the iframes. Parries can be pretty risky, you know, especially if you're trying to parry like Moonveil or something. You mess up and then there goes like half your life. So, in summary, ton of fun. Probably just the most fun I've had in the arena in this game. And I really wish that there was more low-level PvP activity in the arena. You know, hopefully there's some more events that could happen like this, like low-level fight clubs. You know, I definitely don't have the pull to do that. Maybe one day I would, and that would be cool. I have to actually upload videos for that to happen though. So it's something I'll work on. Hoping to upload more, get back into it. And if anyone who's a bigger content creator is happening to be listening, try to organize some more low-level events. I would love that. I'm sure there's a ton of people who would. It fixes a lot of the problems that I think Elden Ring PvP has in terms of balance. You know, maybe we could even push for like a lower level meta. I don't think it's happening though. 125, it's pretty much like written in stone at this point. A lot of people like 150, and is what it is. It's still fun for what it is. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to upload somewhat regularly. I'm not going to be on any kind of consistent schedule, but I'm planning to get back into it, work on more videos. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.